Price in the aftermarket hours for the S&P 500 at 7:37 p.m. Central Time on the 10th is 43.61, and that makes the bottom of the cloud 26 bars back a gray area, which is plus or minus 10 points from current price. The daily baseline is a gray area at 43.65.37 for current price. The channel 3 high is a gray area at 43.59, and price could not close above the relative retracement disqualified up 1, 43.65.67. So it starts the day off underneath it a little bit and is considered resistance. It's a gray area though. And the Stark band upper band at 43.70 is a gray area too. And above it all is the 50 EMA 43.81.39 in gold right here, solid gold. And the solid blue line, the 20 simple moving average, 43.44.40. And the 21 EMA starts the day right near there at 43.40.98, not showing. And here are the rest of the support and resistance levels. You can see that daily horizontal line 43.25.28 means that price is in no man's land. And there's the weekly diamond bottom line 2, the weekly baseline 43.28, weekly 2018 broadening top and dash red 43.17, daily Bollinger Band mid-band 43.20, the pitchfork level 2 still around 43.33.10, S1 43.36.77, and S2 43.15.29. And then to the upside is R1 43.82.59, the weekly conversion line 43.78, and the upper Stark band is a gray area 43.70, 35 simple moving average 43.93.80, and the 100-day simple moving average 43.97.43. And there were enough higher highs and higher lows to have the swing point for zigzag. So there it is, anchored right at the D wave up wave 4 and the D wave down wave 3. Tick higher than this high on the September 1st, 45.40.82. And the D wave down wave 2 will shift over, because by then the D wave down wave 4, which has printed, will be up there and will get the shift and replace the D wave down wave 4. And again, the D wave down wave 4 projection level is the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement at 44.06.11, so tick a little higher to the 44.06.11 and this D wave down 4 becomes validated. And if the D wave down wave 2 does shift over and the D wave down wave starts over again on D wave down wave 3, then this zigzag pattern will straighten out here and be from the low over here to wherever that 2 shifts over up here. And this first ongoing supply line for tomorrow on the 11th is at 44.43.52. The one right above it is at 44.72.02. And get past the top of the cloud, we're going after the buy TDST level at 4505.10. That's major resistance until it becomes qualified and confirmed. Or if price can just make it above it, then it becomes support. And the ARC down 3.618 is at 4220.26. Yeah, look at that. They have some Fed speak scheduled for 4:15 a.m. Eastern Time for Fed Governor Bowman. That's kind of hard to believe. And the big event for tomorrow is the PPI reports. And then the next day, on Thursday, is the CPI report. So they have producer prices really taking a dive down, definitely disinflationary almost there. 0.7 the previous report, down to 0.3. So if that pans out, we'll see some upside. Same thing with the core PPI. It's scheduled to go down a tick. And usually the PPI report follows the CPI report, so I don't know how that got flip-flopped, but that's just the way it is this time. And it looks like the initial jobless claims happen on October 12th, Thursday, with the CPI. Who knows what's going to happen with that? It's going to be a hard show to beat from all the last reports. But they have CPI ticking down significantly. Same thing with core, about even from the last report, but year over year ticking down. Again, this is Market Watch. They get their information or statistics from the Wall Street Journal, so it varies from news source to news source. Let's see, CPI year over year ticking down 0.2. So if this pans out, we'll see more upside. Any disappointments or tightness in these readings, and could be some downside or a lot of volatility both ways, up, down, who knows. But if it beats like it says here, that's going to be a good thing. And the DM1 buy signal was given, so it came out of this oversold region, crossed above its oversold line at 40. REI is already above positive 40 overbought. Rock is doing nicely above its oversold, and the DMI plus is more than the minus. So that's another plus there. So this is looking really good. And there's all sorts of resistance levels up near these ongoing supply lines, 44.47 and 44.74. So we'll cross that when it gets up there, but you can see it's the conversion line 26 bars back. And then the baseline first, 26 bars back. First things first, if it can get above the baseline and current price and start ticking up, then this conversion line and current price could make a mad dash to get above the baseline, which is falling a little bit. That might continue, and they will meet in the conversion line. If it goes over the baseline, that's another big time plus and a buy signal. Then it's above the cloud, and that's a whole different story up here. A lot of resistance levels. We'll get to that later.